William Shakespeare wrote, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players." Hi, I'm Trisha Pine, and since 1998, Oregon Conservatory of Performing Arts has set the stage for children, teens, and adults to learn the process of theater. Have you ever wondered about the magic of the stage and how you can become involved with theater? I have your backstage pass so you can learn about the wonderful opportunities you will experience with Oregon Conservatory of Performing Arts. You'll get a glimpse at the magic of theater and what OCPA is all about. Come on, let's take a look. OCPA is Southern Oregon's original year-round theater conservatory for youth. Their mission is to keep the performing arts alive and within the reach of everyone in the community. Instructors at OCPA are comprised of talented professionals, such as actors and educators from the public school system, the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, and other local theater companies. The OCPA experience provides a unique learning atmosphere. Each year, OCPA offers the magic of theater summer camps for children and teens. So what can you expect when you enroll?
A friend of mine and I decided that we should start an organization to help kids learn about theater. We felt, he was a drama teacher at Eagle Point at that time, Dennis, and we felt that there wasn't enough going on in the school system. We could offer more after school and on Saturdays. And we gathered a whole mess of people together from OSF, other theaters in the area, performers, and about 30 of us met downtown, and we threw them this idea of what we wanted to do, put together the Oregon Conservatory of Performing Arts, hoping that it'll blossom into an actual, maybe a charter school or acting school or something someday. Still working on that. But so it turned out that everybody said, hey, that's a great idea. And then they all kind of pulled back and watched us to see if it's going to work.
Well, being a director for OCPA isn't like being a public school music teacher. The students that come are all very excited. They want to be at camp, and for many of them it's their first time being on stage, being exposed to this kind of art. And it's very collaborative. The students have to work closely with one another and really listen to their directors, myself and Mrs. Katzmar. And we have 3 short weeks to put the production together from beginning to end, and it's a full-scale deal with costumes and, of course, dialogue and choreography. And so it's very intensive, but it's super enjoyable, I think, for the kids and certainly for the adults.
Mr. Barak is so funny and so nice. He makes a funny way of, getting our attention, and Mrs. Katzmar is so nice, and she really helps my singing a lot. I would say that you don't have to be afraid. This play, you don't know what to expect, but everybody just opens up to you, and on stage, they really help you. I would say this is the only acting camp, but I think this is really the one acting camp that you should go to.
It's really interesting to watch them grow, because they'll come in, and when they're new, you can see in their faces that maybe they don't want to go, or they do want to go, they just don't know what they're getting themselves into. But usually by the second day even, everybody has made friends, and I don't think they still completely comprehend what they're getting themselves into, but by the end of the 3rd week or the 2nd week, they know the drill. They come in prepared, they have their script and their food, and they're so excited every single day. It's so great to watch that formation evolve through the 3 weeks, and by the end of the third week, they're so excited. And I heard a couple of them at the end of this year saying, I am so coming back next year, and totally wanting to sign up for it all over again.
Like, a lot of people say that I just don't really have any trouble going on stage, but inside I actually do get nervous. But whenever I go out there and I see the audience, it helps me be more confident in myself, because I realize, well, it's not that big. And then it just helps me wherever I go. I just think, you performed in front of a huge audience, you can do this. I'm sure you can do this. And it just builds confidence whenever you do it.
You meet so many nice people, you learn so much, and it really does become a big part of your life, even on and on. Because like before I came in, you know, and did OCPA, you know, I had some friends in school and stuff, but then I did do it, and it definitely made a lasting impression. It's something that you'll never forget, and you gain so much from it. It's incredible.
I would tell them to not worry about it if they're scared, you know, because that's what I think a lot of people are scared about theater, because you really have to put yourself out there. But with OCPA, it's like everyone's friends, and no one's going to be judging you, and everyone knows what it's like to be a beginner, because you know, there's always like a good portion of the cast that doesn't have much experience every year. So it's a safe place to come and to learn about theater and to have a good time and to meet new friends, and so you know, there's no worries.
There are a lot of choices in the Valley for theater, but if you look at those choices, for the most part, those choices are performance-oriented. In other words, the kids are brought in, chosen, cast, and basically the energy and the day is spent presenting the piece eventually to show it to parents and friends and whatnot on a 2 or 3 performance night. And what we've decided to do is we've decided that what's equally important in this process is learning the craft. And so we've added an element of bringing in professional actors, people who do these things for a living, do things like professional dancers who are also working here in the Valley, professional people who work in combat, stage combat, makeup people, singers who work as professionals will also teach, improvisational teachers. Any aspect of the theater we have access to, because I have access to them through the Oregon Shakespeare Festival and just people I know around the community. Bring them in and doing an hour workshop with them, just focusing on that particular aspect of the craft of presenting theater, of acting in particular. And so we've been able to do that. That's what makes us different.
OCPA is proud to offer youth of the Rogue Valley the opportunity to discover the magic of theater while building self-esteem, tapping their creativity, and learning to collaborate as a cast. Making new friends, bonding with kids from other walks of life, and growing creatively in a safe and supportive environment are just some of the benefits from experiencing an OCPA summer camp. OCPA also offers a wide variety of theater workshops and classes all year long. Seniors can put on their acting hats by joining OCPA's New Stage Players. OCPA provides an exciting opportunity for seniors to learn about the process of theater. Here are just some of the plays that OCPA has performed in past seasons. I hope you've been inspired with what OCPA has to offer you in the world of theater. If you've ever wanted to take the plunge and experience the magic and thrill of the stage, this is your chance. All the world's a stage and all the men and women are merely players. Will you be one of them? For Oregon Conservatory Performing Arts, I'm Trisha Pine, and I hope to see you on stage.